You're listening to the Sans Pants Network.
Fucking race car driver that's strapped in and ready to go.
Call me.
Gentlemen, start your engines. And welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star, a pop culture comedy podcast. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
And today we are asking the important questions like, could you be a better conscious than Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio?
You wanted to say consciousness, didn't
I
you?
wanted to say consciousness so bad.
Did you say conscious or conscious?
Conscience.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fair.
Play back the tape.
I don't think you should. So,
It will reflect poorly on me, I feel.
so in the movie Pinocchio,
Yep.
Pinocchio, wooden boy.
Yep.
Awesome stuff.
Geppetto having maybe the sad life being like, I'm near death, but I wish I had a boy.
It's a really weird rewatching the 1940
Yeah.
Disney one again because I remembered it was like, oh, he didn't have a kid and he wanted a kid, but
Yeah.
it's very he like makes him and then he's like, wouldn't it be funny if he was a real boy?
Yeah.
And his cat doesn't say anything.
Geppetto
classic cat
hassles
behavior.
Figaro
Yeah.
with Pinocchio, which means Figaro kind of hates Pinocchio,
Fair enough.
but that was Geppetto.
Yeah, Geppetto was doing that. But then the Blue Fairy,
Yep.
who is maybe also a star, it's unclear. She comes
The
in.
star. Oh, wait, is that the star from
the
the
wishing
Wishing
star.
Star
Yeah.
from the Disney movie?
Yeah, this is
Wish?
where it
That's
comes
where it's-
from.
yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
That's what, well, Geppetto sings the "When You Wish Upon a Star," or someone does.
Yeah, Geppetto does.
And then,
Which is the Disney.
so
Yeah.
the Blue Fairy comes into the workshop.
When you were watching that, I'd like to imagine I was there with you. Dude, it's the fucking song. Dude, this is the song. You're
ruining the movie for me.
This is a song from that movie we haven't seen yet
I
called
wish I hadn't
Wish.
invited you over to watch Pinocchio.
Oh, dude, you can't
Worst
just throw
mistake
around,
of my
You
life.
just can't throw around wishes like that. Because this movie's fucking true.
Are you saying I wished that I was watching the movie? I'm praying against my window. I wish Dusha would watch
Man,
Pinocchio with me.
I really want to watch Pinocchio with my good friend. I wish that would happen.
Then the Blue Fairy granted my wish.
Yeah, dude, I can't
You had
fucking leave.
one.
This is your wish.
You had one wish. No.
I
Grant,
picked
no.
something else. I picked something else.
I wish I had 4 hot dogs.
No, well, you can't wish that now. I've already sent a text to Dole Dusha from
I
your-
could have done that. Does he have your number now?
No.
He
I've had
texted
from
back
your
saying,
phone.
what? No.
But don't worry, I'm going to see him
So-
momentarily.
What if she's like, he texted back saying no. So long. Wait, so my wish was that you could ask him?
I wish Joel Dusha would think about coming to Pinocchio.
Lady, I think I've been screwed out of a wish here. Anyway, Pinocchio comes to life.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And there's also Jiminy Cricket there.
Yeah.
And he's a sort of rambling man cricket guy.
Jiminy Cricket's a homeless man who just wants to warm his ass by a fire.
it's a really, Jiminy Cricket's just like a sort of,
Jiminy Cricket first off, he's so horny.
he's
Yeah,
really
that's
You have
horny.
no
awesome
idea how
movie.
horny he is. He's very horny.
He's horny for puppets. too.
Yeah, that's how horny he is.
Yeah.
That's horny.
He's
Dude.
horny for puppets.
Papa got ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, these puppets very much
Some
do.
of them,
Yeah.
some of them do.
Yeah.
It's messed
Shit,
up.
that's fucked up.
Horny for puppets. He's also he loves earthly possessions.
Yeah. He's
Does
not.
he smoke cigars?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
He smokes a pipe. There's some scene where Geppetto's smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket might be smoking a cigarette. I think he is.
Yeah.
He loves smoking.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Might be
In
a
my
cigar?
head,
I don't know.
Jimmy does get mad when Pinocchio smoke.
That's true, but Jiminy's allowed. He's an adult.
Yeah, it's true.
I know this isn't true,
Yeah.
but when I think of Jiminy Cricket, I immediately think of that frog that drives that man crazy by singing
Terwilliger
the
J.
song.
Frog
Yeah.
or whatever his name
Hello,
is.
my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my nighttime.
They're similar
girl.
guys. I think.
Kind of.
They're cheeky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both wish harm upon one man.
You imagine Jiminy Cricket hates Pinocchio?
Oh,
Possibly.
yeah. Doesn't want him to smoke cigarettes. That's not a kind friend move by a friend.
I don't know. Jiminy Cricket is an odd, I guess, your consciousness because he's also a bit jealous at times.
Yeah.
Because he gets real cut when Pinocchio's like, "This guy's my best friend," and
He's
Pinocchio's
like, gee,
like,
what am I? Yeah.
Sure, I'm your conscious, but come on, I thought we were good friends. He deserts Pinocchio at any, like a drop of a hat.
Well, I think so. He becomes Pinocchio's conscience because the
Yeah.
Blue Fairy's like, and you, cricket on the counter, you got to tell this boy right from wrong. But he's a fucking cricket.
No. Jiminy wants this job.
Well, he wants a job so he can get a gold badge.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
he cares
awesome.
about.
So
That's how the movie. Do you remember that? That's how the movie ends.
He gets a gold badge.
Yeah,
and he's
Jiminy
like,
Cricket goes out and he looks at the star and he's like, "That puppet deserved to be a real boy."
Yeah.
And then the blue fairy's like, "Here's your fucking badge, brother."
Well done. You did.
And then he's like, "I like it." And then the movie.
Yeah,
ends.
'cause, like, he's dressed in like stereotypical, like I'm a rough traveler nomad. Like
Yeah.
it's maybe just the Depression era kind of.
He's like a Depression era hobo. Yeah.
Yeah. So Blue Fairy's like, yeah, Pinocchio, you're a real boy. Well, you're alive now, but
Yeah.
you'll be a real boy if you are truthful, brave, and something else.
All right, no. If you know right from wrong, you know.
Yeah. And then Jiminy's like, wait a second. That's it. He's just a real. He's like a minute old. He don't know shit about fuck. Hang on a second. I'll come down. I'll be as conscious. Then the fairy's like, you want to be that? He's like, yeah. And then she's like, how well, Sir Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
This wooden boy's conscious. He's like, sweet. And then he's like, gets better clothes, got better thread. He's very happy. He's now well dressed.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I notice
Where's my fucking badge?
my lapel is unbadged.
It's really funny that, like, the blue fairy's like, you'll be the boy's conscience. And then she casts a spell on him.
Yes.
But it clearly doesn't give Jiminy Cricket a better understanding of right or wrong.
No.
He just gets nice clothes.
he remains. He keeps free will.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, which is nice, I guess.
And then it's just all right, cool. And Geppetto wakes up because he hears a crash and he freaks out. This is an alive puppet.
Dude, if I woke up in the middle of the night and a puppet I'd carved the night before was alive,
Shoot him with a gun.
I'd shoot myself.
Yeah, smart.
I'd be like, end of day.
Yeah.
If one puppet's come
Survival
to
of
life,
the fittest.
Daddy's
one
had a
puppet-
mental break here. I gotta go lie down.
if one puppet's come to life,
Why not all of them?
why not all?
And if all puppets have come to life, might as well kill myself right here, right
Oh,
now.
I'm surrounded by so many puppets that I've made. Do they see me as their father or their tormentor? I don't know right now. I best to check out.
I don't want to live in a world full of alive puppets.
Because basically, a live puppet world gets you like Gulliver's Travels, I reckon.
Yeah. The puppets turn me into a puppet. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
And then you get tied up?
Yeah,
That's what happens. in the
Eaten?
movie.
I forget what happens to
I don't think he
Gulliver.
gets eaten.
Okay.
What's
But
the
I think
movie
they
where
make
the...
want to eat him.
Is it The Borrowers where John Goodman cops the
Yeah.
same treatment?
In Gulliver's Travels, do you know that one
The
of the...
Borrowers based off Gulliver's Travels?
No, they're just little guys.
What the fuck?
Did you know in Gulliver's
little
Travels,
guys.
one of the islands he goes to is full of sentient horsemen?
I did not know.
They're called like
This
the
is great news for me.
Gahom or something.
Ah, the Gahom.
And they're like alive horse guys, and they're geniuses, and human beings are like horses. It's a world where horse and man have swapped.
Okay, so you hooked me in with a live horseman, and then you really reeled me in with, and men are like horses.
Yeah, there's
What does a guy
there's
that thinks like a horse
Does
look like?
Wait, yeah.
Plumbing the Death Star?
when the alive horseman rides the man horse, what happens? Is it just a man on all fours?
Is this in
with
the
a long,
movie?
with like,
I don't think it's in the
What?
Jack Black
Yeah,
classic
fuck.
Gulliver's Travels.
what about the Ted Danson classic?
It could be.
Okay.
If it's not, I will forever remember what they have taken from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he goes. this-
Movies can get fucked if that's not being
How crazy is
recreated.
it though that Gulliver turns? It's like if a horse arrived here and was like, in my realm, horses are guys. We're like, we ride you in our realm.
Hey, alive horseman. What do you mean? What do they look like? Do they describe? Is it just a horse with lips that can talk?
I think it's like a horse with kind of arms and legs from memory.
Does that mean that there's humans with?
No, the humans are more like from memory, huge ape guys,
That's awesome.
and
the
they
alive-
pull carts. I think.
And the alive horses
Yeah,
ride?
get out your little machine and
Yeah,
look up the
it's-
horsemen.
I gotta check this
The
out.
Gillahoim or something they're called.
Okay, that's not what
The
I'll be looking
Elohim?
for.
No, that's the
That's,
Bible's
more-
word for gods. I think.
Gulliver's
that's,
Travels
Morlocks and
horse
Eloquat or
man.
something from the time travel. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. More like. Yeah,
Oh my god, you were close.
that's awesome. I was really scared I would be wrong.
All right, I'm gonna give this a red hot go.
Okay, I'm excited.
Human.
it's like when a horse tries to say human.
Yeah, you have a crack then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh, hello. No, you're on the money. Hoi oi yun yun. Hoi oi hunum.
Give me a go. Give me a
Hoi
go.
oi hunum.
Hoi. Hoi. Hmm.
Hoi.
Hoi. Hmm.
There's no question mark, Jackson.
Hoi. Hunum.
All right, the hoyum.
Now, are there?
let's see.
Find out if there are horsemen as much as there are men horse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are.
Description.
I'm pretty sure there are men horse in there as well.
Oh.
Man horses or whatever.
Little man horses.
Hoyum?
Oh, in the
Nice.
book, it's based off Australia.
What? That's crazy. Maybe it is about plumbing the Death Star.
Maybe it is.
Horsemen and men horse.
Okay, yeah, so...
Anyway.
Get back to Geppetto.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, right, Geppetto is like, got a real boy. That's great. He almost catches fire. But anyway,
Yeah.
he's like, right, well, you gotta get a good education. So we're sending you to school.
Yes, the very second day of his life, Pinocchio is sent to school.
He's alive for maybe, what, 4 hours? 5
Yeah,
hours?
very, very little
Let's say midnight.
Yeah, he
Let's
comes
say
to life
morning
at
at
midnight.
6.
He's 6, he goes off to school.
Yeah, so 6 hours old. He's like, Geppetto doesn't like, oh, hey, I'm gonna hold your hand,
Yeah.
young
I'm gonna
6-year-old
take you
boy,
to-
and
no,
take
he
you to
just
school. No.
Sends him out into the street to see what happens.
And don't worry, Jiminy is there,
Jiminy's
maybe asleep.
by the basic fact that Jiminy Cricket is a cricket.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just physically can't keep up
Yeah.
with a puppet boy.
No.
I don't think it's Jiminy Cricket's fault at all.
I don't know. No, because when Pinocchio comes back and he's like, "Oh, we saved you from," I believe this was was it Pleasure Island? One of the times you get
Yeah.
saved. He's like, oh, when you get saved from Stromboli. And then Jimmy's like, yeah, don't we figure this out anyway. Let's go back to your dad. And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, let's go. And Jimmy's like, I'll race you. And then runs ahead. This is on Jiminy. Fucking Pinocchio gets kidnapped twice by the
Pinocchio-
same guy.
Does Jiminy Cricket result in the Pinocchio being ate by a whale?
No, shockingly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. It's kind of on purpose, almost. Them
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
eaten by the whale.
And I know that I put my phone away quite a while ago
Yeah.
now, but I do have to share about this human
Oh, yeah, yeah,
horseman.
yeah.
They're called Yahoos.
Like the serious?
Yeah, like Yahoo Serious.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
why occasionally, and it's kind of old, it's like where people are like, oh, check out these couple of Yahoos.
Oh, that's from the Horseman Island that Gulliver goes to.
Which is based on Australia.
It's crazy that we always talk. We imagine Gulliver with like the tiny people or
Yeah.
whatever. When there's a far more interesting
And he
island.
fucking hates the Yahoos, but he loves the Hula-hums.
Well, you would.
He prefers their polite society compared to the crude mannerisms of the Yahoos.
Well, yeah, they're horses, but they're guys.
Would you imagine how unsettling it would be to spend time with the horse version of a human being?
Yeah.
Where it looks like a guy.
Yeah,
but
what
it's
are
like,
they called again?
Yahoo!
No, not the guys.
Oh, the
horse. Yeah, the Hula-hum.
Can we do our Can we do our best impression of what it must look like to be a Yahoo? Like a
Okay.
human with a horse's intelligence.
What do you mean best impression?
like-
Well, like Zametz gets it.
no, is that much thinking? That's just his head.
He's doing it.
What the fuck?
That's just my fat
Zamet did this. Zamet's like, huh? And you're like, he's doing it.
No, I did a bit of a
Yeah, there you go.
Like, it's kind of like that. It's the der. It's a der face.
Like this.
This is
Hang
great
on,
for
you
an
gotta-
audio medium.
Yeah.
Some
We're-
people are seeing
yeah,
this.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now. Yeah, you can do the. Hang on. You gotta close your eyes slightly.
Uh-huh.
And make your face very slack.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can make your lips loose, but you want that.
You want also, I think it's good to imagine, you're eating grass. Like a yeah.
That's good content for everyone. Good time to check out Plumbing the Death Star on YouTube,
Yeah,
where we
it's-
upload our episodes in full now.
You can see what we look like as horses. That's content, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think for the episode,
Yeah.
let's go through the trials and tribulations. Let's imagine Jiminy Cricket. We step on him accidentally. We're trying to get a puppet at midnight.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket is there. The blue fairy's there. He's like, whoa, hold on a second. Let me be the guy. We're like, no, get a fly swatter. We got this.
Geppetto, we want a puppet. And Geppetto's like, I'd help you up, but my puppet just came to life.
Yeah.
The blue fairy's like, we need to give it a conscience. And we're like, well, maybe we'll trade, we get a puppet if we be your boy's conscience.
Yeah,
We get to keep the puppet.
Yes, we get to keep the puppet or a puppet.
Any puppet of our choice.
Yeah.
I'd prefer one that's not alive.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for
What's the
the
point of a puppet that says its own thoughts and not your thoughts? That really wrecks ventriloquism.
Can you elaborate on what you think the function of a puppet is?
Ventriloquism puppets are puppets.
Yeah, that's not what I take issue with.
Entertainment is what they're
So,
for.
but whether your thought Do you have a little marionette in front of you and you're like, we want some pizza? That's right, puppet. Is that what you're doing?
Well, you can.
Well, yeah.
Or are we more like, I want some pizza? Good work, puppet, I do.
Those are my thoughts.
Well, yeah. How else are you playing
I-
with toys?
I guess they're all your
Yeah, I
thoughts.
guess so. I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
You've
fair
all
enough.
come crawling back to the fact that a puppet that has a consciousness. What's happening? To me?
Conscience?
Consciousness. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean,
What
consciousness.
Jiminy is or what we are?
What we-
Allegedly.
what
Wait, what are we?
Well, we've got consciousness.
Okay.
Consciousness.
Apparently.
Yes.
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah.
Woo, I was going down the right path and then got
Okay,
frightened.
you're okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a puppet that has consciousness robs me of my own thoughts
Yeah,
and
that's true.
playing.
That's just like a guy you know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I get
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the goal here.
Uh-huh.
So we have to. Pinocchio needs to be a real boy because I guess that's the end goal. We have a goal here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that Pinocchio needs to be brave, truthful, and unselfish.
Okay.
And that is how that Pinocchio become a real boy.
Now, the first issue, Pinocchio's going to school, and then a kind of con man fox and his friend, who's possibly also a fox, I don't know. They,
Yeah, cat thing.
yeah, I don't know what it is, but they trick Pinocchio into joining.
Well, it's very simple because an actor's life is for you, Pinocchio. You don't need school.
Yeah.
You just become an actor.
Now, what do we think about this? Are we sold too?
My boy's going to Hollywood.
Oh my God, you're going to
We're
be the
finally
new Tom
been
Cruise.
discovered.
It's kind of what Jiminy does.
Yeah, I think I get it. Like, school is for chumps.
Yeah,
It's for literal children.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a good point. I mean, this is a Pinocchio. Look, he isn't a live boy.
He's the only
Yeah.
alive puppet there is.
So a live puppet. He's not a live boy yet. And to be honest, boys, hang on. We'll be with you, Mr. Honest John, in 1 second, boys.
Yeah.
I got a quick okay. So, an alive boy, is that special?
No.
No,
There's
but
plenty of them.
exactly, but a wooden boy?
That's
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
magical.
actually more awesome what he is currently.
Hey, did you? He can cry and breathe.
Yeah, yeah,
Where's
yeah,
that
yeah,
coming from?
I don't know yet. We don't, yeah.
He
But
robbed
can
me
al-
of my thoughts.
he can also, he doesn't need to breathe, though, because he can...
So what's coming out of him when he talks?
Words?
Is
What do
his-
you mean?
Is his breath warm? Or is it icy cold?
I reckon it'd be nice.
Would it be... Neither of those are good.
What's good?
Warm.
Nowhere.
What do you want? Yeah, I want nowhere.
You
and no
want-
and
You
doesn't
put
have
your
a
hand
heart.
there and there's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's no heartbeat, though. I know that much.
There's no heartbeat, but he does cry. So where's that moisture coming from? Whose tears?
Well, it's just wood, right?
Yeah.
Wood just soaks up water. So he hasn't just been...
Has he been in the rain?
No, well, I guess he hasn't been cured enough.
Okay.
Like, it's
All right.
kind of soft wood, maybe.
I just don't like the idea.
But that means
of
there's a
this-
limited amount of wood unless he gets soaked again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think our ward is a monster.
yeah.
It's also, let's point out that Pinocchio. Hey, Pinocchio.
Yeah,
Hey,
keep
we
playing.
1 minute.
Hollywood, baby. That's exciting. Yeah, just sorting out the details.
He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. If
No.
somebody said stabbing a
6
guy is good,
He's 6
he
years
just
old.
would.
He doesn't... Well, 6
Well,
hours
he's
old,
he's 6
sorry.
hours. He's nothing.
He's nothing. He's a blip.
Do we
The
know
fact that
that
he knows, like, language is impressive.
It's scary.
when he lies and his nose grows, does he know he does that yet, or is he
No,
about
yeah,
to
we
find
don't know
that
this
out
yet.
yet?
To find
we're
that
about
out.
to find this out.
Do you
quite
think it's
soon,
pretty
yeah.
fucked up that, like, so he's got 3 things he's got to be: truthful,
Yeah.
Right?
Brave,
Brave
and kind-hearted or some shit.
Truthful, unselfish.
Unselfish.
Yeah.
truthful, unselfish, kind-hearted.
Yeah.
Brave. No,
Brave.
no kind-hearted. Why are you
That's
saying
not
kind-hearted?
important. It doesn't matter.
He can be.
His heart can be a little. He can be a monster. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's handy
brave.
for
He-
us.
he
Brave,
probably will
truthful.
be.
You could be brave, truthful.
Do you think it's fucked up that
Yeah.
so like obviously when he isn't truthful, his nose grows, but when he's cowardly or when he's not a good person
Yeah.
or whatever, there's no physical ailments?
Yeah, that is weird. Hey,
Why lying?
What?
does he know about death?
No.
Can he die?
Well, he cuts his hand because all we know at the moment,
Yeah.
is he almost caught his hand on fire from a candle.
That's right.
and he was chilled.
Laughing. He was laughing
having
at
a
it,
good time,
dude.
and he had no idea.
Was his laugh fucked up? I
Yeah,
didn't hear
he's
it.
scary.
Yeah.
I hate him. I'll say it, boys. I'm so scared of Pinocchio. What is he? He's godless.
What?
Does he have a soul?
No,
He's
not
an
yet.
amoral beast.
He's
Well-
not. He hasn't got a soul yet because
Look at it this way, Jackson. When he dies, he might have a ghost. And that's basically a soul. And the black pearl is a boat. And when it dies, it turns into a ghost. So, and you like the black pearl.
I do
in
like the Black Pearl in Pirates of the Caribbean.
So
What's
you
really
should
the
love-
difference between a boat and a puppet?
Yeah, they're both made of wood.
They are both made of wood. Black Pearl doesn't have a mouth though.
It can't talk, and we don't need to
And
teach it right from wrong.
Yeah, Black Pearl can't cry that we know of.
But if it can
But
become a ghost,
no, that's not the Black Pearl.
but if it can become a ghost, then surely Pinocchio can, which means that it probably has a soul.
But then why would he be? No, because I think the blue fairies
So-
like get a real boy, and that's when he gets a soul.
I don't know.
Also, why is
know
there a
if the-
talking fox?
And this is at the point where we look and he's just gone. He's been taken to Stromboli's circus. I mean, sort of theater troupe
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and kidnapped.
We should follow our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we're just watching a lovely performance by
Yeah.
Pinocchio. He learns the performance very quickly. He's like a sponge, guys.
Yeah.
Man, that's like, what, 8-hour-old boy. He's soaking it up like that.
Yeah.
Stromboli taught him a song, I assume, about like how you have no strings on me. Motherfucker's nailing it.
Now-
He's singing, he's dancing.
In the original movie, Jiminy Cricket, so Pinocchio goes to many different, he sees puppets from many different countries.
Yeah.
Including French Moulin Rouge puppets who show
Yeah.
off their panties.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Jiminy Cricket,
Yeah,
he
the
pulls out
ruffle
like
ones.
spy glasses because he's,
Oh, he's
horned up.
Horned up like you wouldn't believe.
How we doing?
Well, I think I'm probably still thinking about how the Black Pearl has a soul in my argument, and therefore you shouldn't fear Pinocchio, and trying to figure out what I
That's
mean.
I think I'm still deeply, deeply unsettled by Pinocchio's half-life. And
How
so
does
I'm...
a boat have a ghost? Because it's not even just the Black Pearl.
Well, no, maybe it's like the...
Ghost ship?
Well, maybe
That's a
it's-
ghost, dude.
well,
Why
you know
do they
when-
keep turning boats into ghosts?
No, because you know...
Planes
is
aren't
that-
ghosts.
Davy Jones's boat,
Yeah.
when they put guys in boat, maybe it's the combined souls of the guys, but that doesn't happen in the Black Pearl.
Or
If
maybe
I
they
crash
love-
a car,
Yeah.
do I become a ghost or does my car become a ghost?
You crash a car.
Yeah.
You died in the car?
Yeah.
Maybe
Then
you
you and
become
the
a
car,
car-
you
yeah.
could become ghosts.
You were about to say you and the car.
Yeah, you and
Yeah.
the car become a ghost.
You become kind
Why
of
is
like
the
a...
car a ghost?
Cars.
Yeah, 'cause you become like a Minotaur, but like with a car.
I don't know what
Well,
it is.
That's different again.
I don't. That would be a scary ghost to see. You like a hood ornament, but it's just your torso. At the
I
front.
was driving this car when this happened. I don't know how I ended
was
up on the
driving this
hood.
car wrong. when this happened.
Makes sense.
Well, no, because sometimes you hear about hauntings where it's like a ghost car.
Do
And,
you?
oh,
Yeah.
no, a carriage.
Yeah, ghost carriage is classic, and ghost planes too.
Yeah.
Ghost planes.
So cars have souls. Now, Pinocchio is actually kidnapped by Stromboli.
Yes. Well, initially he does a good performance, and
That's
then
true.
You know, it's like, oh wow, yeah, he's doing incredible, and even Jiminy's like, well, what does an actor need with a conscience?
A little old conscience
It's
like me.
we are here. Well, at least I could say, you know, I knew him when.
Yeah.
But maybe I will say goodbye.
Yeah.
At this point, Pinocchio, he has no shit. He don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. He's like,
Dumb
oh,
as shit. 9 hours old.
He's
Yeah.
like, I did an incredible job. I like the singing. I love the applause.
Yeah.
I love the attention. Who doesn't? And then he's like, well, I got to go home to my dad. See you later, Stromboli. And this is when Stromboli fucks up.
Yeah.
Because then Stromboli is like, you stupid thing. No,
Yeah.
you're a thing that I own.
Yeah.
Putting
When
you in a cage.
And when you get too old, I'm going to chop you up to firewood.
Yeah.
Because at the point in time, he tricks him.
Puppets grow.
Well, this is That's what Stromboli says.
Stromboli, we don't know.
We don't know.
He
He-
doesn't know
Is
puppets.
he a trustworthy guy?
No,
Not at all. Also, he's
He's
referring
kidnapped
to...
our alive puppet.
Yeah,
dude.
he's referring to actual puppets that, wood ages.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And yeah, and so at this point, because
Let's find out what
he tricks
Stromboli-
him by being
Stromboli?
like Stromboli. He tricks him by giving him just like a nickel that's like a
Yeah, it's
bit
like a
of metal,
broken.
right?
Yeah,
And so he's like, Pinocchio, this is for you.
Yeah.
And Pinocchio is so happy.
he's naive. He doesn't know.
Stromboli, he had the option. He had the carrot and the stick.
Yeah.
And he chose the stick so quickly.
That's true. Pinocchio
Idiot.
was excited to get money. Pinocchio doesn't know right from wrong.
You don't need to feed Pinocchio.
No.
Yeah.
He's like the perfect.
And I would have been like, guys, you know how we wanted to make this? Well, I wanted to make him an actor or
Yeah.
whatever, and we could like live off them sweet money. Well, we got beaten to it, but we're his agents, yeah.
Yeah, of a
Yeah.
sort. Yeah. I mean, basically.
So yeah. If we can maybe have an agreement with Stromboli. My worry here is that Stromboli is a larger man than I. am.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might get-
Stromboli might hit you with a bat.
Yeah,
That's my fear.
Yeah,
dude.
brick to the head.
Yeah.
So I just found out, and obviously this is not something. Well, it's something we'd notice when we see Stromboli.
Yeah.
But our good friend Jackson was based heavily off Stromboli.
Which friend of ours?
Wario from the Mario games.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Wario is big Stromboli
So
energy.
apparently Stromboli's meant to be the anti-Geppetto.
Whoa. I
That
get that.
makes
He
sense.
exploit the puppet.
Yeah.
Geppetto loved the puppet.
Geppetto, I love that. Also, they're both puppeteers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true. Well, are we freeing Pinocchio from his cage?
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
guess.
Fuck Stromboli.
So
also,
yeah, it'd be initially,
he
right?
promised me Hollywood. I get there, it's a stage show. I'm like, this is just drama.
Yeah.
I don't respect this.
Yeah.
Get my boy out of the cage.
Get my boy
The-
down to L.A.
The circus is more respectable than this theater.
Yeah.
Because you go there and you'd be like, okay, cool. Well, that's okay. You're in a cage. This sucks.
Yeah.
What happened there? And then Pinocchio doesn't know shit about fucking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's
He
being
thinks
like,
Cage good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
No,
does. He's
he's
crying.
sad in
That's
his
when we see
cage.
tears.
That's when we see
Yeah.
tears, and I have a little freak out. I have to throw up in a bush.
Would
Yeah.
you- I would be so tempted to be like, wipe the tears and be like, it's not salt.
Yeah.
Or
What?
it is salty. I don't know what would scare me more.
What would be worse?
Tastes
Salty.
like blood.
Like, we might have to kill Pinocchio. Jackson,
just-
stop going back.
I just had to double check.
I just gotta
I wanted to.
look at Pinocchio's eyes.
I was just performing a little experiment, and I was
Yeah.
I was curious. I wish I hadn't.
I might just suck the blood out of this puppet. Hope that's G.
Yeah.
What will you achieve from that?
I don't know. I don't know.
What if you get puppet powers?
No, what a puppet power.
Oh, who knows?
That,
Grow strings, get hard.
that would be that would be so scary. I
Love
suck
to
the blood
grow
out of
strings and get hard.
suck the blood out of Pinocchio and then just immediately
Yeah.
and then just get hoisted into the air.
Goodbye, friends.
So long.
Who's controlling him?
He shouldn't have sucked the puppet blood.
Yeah, budget. We told them. we
Guys,
told him not
guys,
to.
don't
Told him
suck.
not to suck the puppet blood.
New rule: don't suck the puppet blood.
Okay.
That's crazy because traditionally in Dracula, people don't suck his blood; he sucks their blood.
That's a
and they
good
turn
trick
into
if Dracula's ever gotten you. You suck his blood back. And because he's sucking your blood, you'll get some of your blood back in your system.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hard if
You bite
Dracula's on your neck.
you bite his neck.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
you
you
could
could do it.
Yeah, you could
You
do
go.
it.
You're more like biting his ear, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
blood
still-
in his
You
ear.
can bite.
There's
You
heaps of
can
blood
ear
in his
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, maybe you get Dracula powers. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
We don't know. All right.
So the next thing that
Yeah.
Pinocchio comes across,
we can break it. We can break that.
it's
cage,
it's a
right?
wooden cage.
Oh, then yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
worst case scenario, we just unhook it and then throw it out the back of the carriage or whatever, and
Yeah.
it just shatters and Pinocchio crawls free.
It wouldn't, but you can just kick it to breaking point.
Yeah, we don't want to alert Stromboli.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
At
you'd walk
this-
out.
Yeah.
See, now at this
Get off my
point,
puppet, eh?
the blue fairy intervenes
Yes.
and saves their ass. And this is when we find out that, well, A, Pinocchio is just a filthy liar.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
B, his nose grows.
You know what, that is?
What's the first lie?
So, and this is, I think this is on Geppetto.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh man, you're in so much trouble. You fucked it. You shouldn't have run away.
Yeah.
This is real bad. But you need to tell the truth, which puts a bit of fear into Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's fair.
Because, like, you tell the truth, you do the right thing, tell the truth, but it's going to be scary and you might get in trouble. But at no point is this any of Pinocchio's fault.
Yeah, no.
He is but 6 hours old.
Yeah.
It's if anything, it's maybe Jiminy Cricket's fault.
Yes.
For-
I mean, look, to Jiminy's credit, he was like, hey, you're about to be scammed.
Yeah.
So just say, no, I got to go to school. And immediately Pinocchio's like, all right, let's go and be an actor.
Yeah.
So fair enough. He doesn't listen to Jiminy. That's fine.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's kind of like, I'm fairly certain if you were like, Blue Fairy, I got kidnapped by a fox man.
Yeah.
And now I'm in a cage. It's not my fault.
I'm 9 hours old.
I don't think you're going to get in trouble. So because he's so afraid of getting in trouble,
Yeah.
he's like, we got kidnapped. I got put in a sack
Yeah.
by monsters. And Jiminy was there too. He got put in a little sack.
And
his nose keeps getting
And
so
the blue fairy's
damn
like,
big.
you dumb motherfucker.
See
don't
that
lie.
nose, fuckhead?
You are lying like a stupid little
You
idiot.
make me sick.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck your big nose. Fuck your wooden body. Fuck you, you puppet cunt.
I know I gave you this cursed existence
I-
and then just fucked off.
As an all-powerful being, I probably could have made you a real boy from the beginning.
But
Yeah.
I chose not to,
I'm a f-
and I
I'm-
fucking
yeah.
hate you.
I gave you these stipulations to be brave and don't fucking lie
Why?
to me.
I didn't have to. Surely I could have just magicked you good
Yeah,
from the
that's
beginning.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
but
I'm
I'm
off to go star in
fucked
my
up,
new
dude.
Disney film, Wish.
I'm gonna make this a cricket. You're conscious.
Suck shit,
I
idiot.
Fucking eat shit, I reckon. Just fucking cop that. How
I'm going
about
back
that?
to space, bitch.
Yeah, see you there, motherfucker. Oh, didn't get the power of flight, but bum.
Yeah, I'll
Enjoy
help
Earth.
Yeah,
Fuck
you could have come
you.
with me. I could have given you, but you could have been a blue fairy like me. I guess I got that. But you know what? I hate you. I like stars.
I actually told Stromboli to do this.
Yeah, I don't know. Who am I? What am I doing?
I'm drunk.
So
Geppetto wish for you, but did I follow through? Not really. Should I have looked into this more? No.
I am, what am I even? So the first thing I'm thinking with Pinocchio's new power,
Yeah.
infinite firewood, right?
Well, yeah, of course, but we don't know this though
Yeah.
because we just break him out.
That's true.
Unless
we
he
never
lies
find
to
out.
us.
Would he lie to us?
Why
Does
would he
his
lie to
nose
us?
reset?
Yeah.
Well, that's when she magics it, right?
Oh, so we don't know if
We don't know
because it never happens again. That's
No.
true.
Does he never lie outside of
No.
that? Pinocchio's nose only grows once in the whole
Yeah.
fucking movie.
Yeah, it does. It's
That's
crazy.
a rip-off. I would be going back to the ticket counter after
Yeah,
a
like, I
refund.
heard Pinocchio's nose grows every time he lies.
That's like his one thing. Well,
That's
no,
hey,
actually,
can we
I guess
role
he's...
play that? You be the guy. I'll be the guy at the ticket booth.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
It's-
Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, it was a nice escapism from the fact that World War II is happening around us.
That is a bubble.
Yeah. It's sad.
Anyway, I just like to try and get a refund for this film because I believe there was some false advertising.
Well, what's the advertising?
Have you seen the film Pinocchio?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, did you like it?
Yeah, it was great. It was a nice escape from World War II that's happening.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't get drafted. Anyway,
Me too.
Anyway, I've just been heard a lot. Like I've heard a lot about his nose growing in the film, and it happens once, and it's unsatisfying. In fact, it's his whole thing. Yet I never see it.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, Tansafa? It grows several times, and then birds appear. We didn't talk about this,
Yeah,
but like
birds appear.
a nest appears with eggs, and they hatch
Yeah.
and become alive birds.
Who's this guy?
I don't know, dude.
I didn't bring him. Do you work here?
He's been hanging around the front of the
Oh,
cinema.
I'm a big Pinocchio head. I just love the little guy.
He loves Pinocchio.
Yeah, I know all about the things. You know Geppetto, the actor, Nazi sympathizer. Anyway,
Oh my God, World War II is currently happening.
That's fucked up.
We should contact Disney.
Disney,
don't worry.
the
like-
government of Britain, where we are now.
Okay.
All right.
Yes,
I'd
Yes,
like
we're
my.
in Britain.
I'd like my. The Blitz is happening. Oh no!
Oh no.
We gotta get to a shelter. Don't worry about Pinocchio. There's Nazis in the sky.
I would like my shilling back.
Sir, I don't think I can give you a refund just because you misunderstood the movie.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Yeah,
What
no,
ads
I
did-
came out
what
after the
ads
nose
did you
scene.
see that
Then
said
how
he
do
was-
you know?
No, I watched the whole movie.
Then
What?
you watched the whole movie?
What ads did you see that says his nose grew more than once?
You'll never
You just
believe
made an
a boy
assumption.
his nose can grow this much.
I must have missed.
This summer, you'll never believe that a boy's nose could grow this much.
I must have
If you
missed
see
that ad,
one
man.
film this summer
Make it.
about a boy whose nose grows too much,
Hey, you gonna
one
go see
time.
the Nose movie?
Oh yeah, Pinocchio or whatever.
Sounds Italian.
Yeah.
We don't like them
Oh, yeah.
currently.
Oh, yeah. I hate that Italian Nazi puppet.
They-
I've become confused.
When do the Italians turn?
When does Pinocchio take place? The movie came out in 1940, but is World War II happening for Pinocchio? Will he be drafted? No, he's a little boy, thank God.
World
Oh,
War-
well, yeah, he's a little boy when?
well, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
it-
Is he a little boy
World
12
War-
years before?
No.
World War II is 1938 to 1945.
Yeah.
right? So Pinocchio
know.
comes out 2 years into the war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But is it
the
set
film, yeah.
during...
Yeah. Oh
There's
yeah,
no
because
cause.
it's based on a book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might be all right. I don't think Pinocchio fights in World War II.
Well,
No.
that's good to hear.
Well, the first one, though.
Well, that I'm less sure about. Honestly, if I knew the war was coming and I was Pinocchio, I'd probably stay a puppet. Right? Because a puppet can't
Maybe.
die.
Well, yeah, well, we assume. But you might be used
Oh,
for firewood.
Oh, that's true. But he's alive. He can hold a gun.
The Disney version of Pinocchio is set in Germany. Pinocchio, no!
Imagine you're on the fucking front line.
And you got to teach
Imagine you're marching through the frickin' trenches and there's an alive puppet with a gun
So, okay, yeah, all right, okay. We got-
crawling through the mud.
Now, now are we, as in Germany, are we German citizens who are unaware of what's happening to try and teach a puppet what's right and wrong?
I really think this is a tumultuous time to try and be a puppet's conscience.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I believe that this version of Pinocchio is set in 1883.
Okay.
So Pinocchio becomes a real boy.
1883, you say?
Yeah.
What bad things were happening?
Yeah,
18.
I'm sure it wasn't awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't the coolest time in the
Well,
world.
let's just double check.
Wars,
Whoa, whoa.
question mark.
1883.
Okay.
Pinocchio would be of age. He'd be older, but he could join the troops in World War One.
Yeah.
He could run across no man's land.
He'll be 31 years old when the
kinda
war
perfect.
starts.
Do you reckon Pinocchio would die if you shot him with a gun?
No, he
No.
catches fire and he doesn't seem to care.
He's not
thinks
even
it's awesome.
burned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this. Have you heard about Germany's super weapon, the alive puppet that cannot die? It's a legend of the trenches. That's
And they're building trains.
I'm more scared of the alive puppet, but the trains are bad too.
We have
What
tanks. We
that's
got
true.
tanks. They don't know about
We
that
could
yet.
crush a puppet with a tank.
You could. Oh,
In,
Pinocchio wouldn't.
in 85, like in 1885 to 86, there was the Anglo-German African contest.
Okay.
That's all right. That's his contest, not war.
Surely that there.
It couldn't
surely.
I'm sure it was awesome.
Probably just
Whatever
like, I
happened
don't
there.
know, like,
an Olympics.
Yeah.
Probably.
They're probably 100-meter sprint. Who can lift up this rock?
I was like, oh,
javelin or
thank
something.
God there's no link. I can. Oh no, I can click that link. Oh no.
But it's I mean that's in the past for Pinocchio.
No, it's in his future.
1885.
That's in his
2
future.
years in the
That's
future.
it.
Oh, I think you said 18. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Pinocchio's fighting in World War One, and
Yeah.
that's horrible. Imagine you're running across no man's land, hit by
Oh,
a
he's
stray
fighting
bullet.
in England, I think.
Okay.
In
You land,
85.
you're in the mud. You're not quite dead.
For okay, yeah.
Then
Britain
you
and
hear a
Germany.
jingling, jangling as a puppet comes to steal your teeth.
Yeah. So Britain and Germany contested the East African coast. Yeah, good,
Use,
good,
and
yeah.
I know that this is controversial, but could we? Because presumably, if we're in Germany too, I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
which is scary.
Yeah.
But could we somehow use Pinocchio to stop the bullet that kills Franz Ferdinand?
I mean, that's like that's
I know that's.
a bit in the future.
But if Pinocchio never becomes a real boy, because we
Oh,
never
yeah,
teach him right
fuck.
and wrong, which if I
Christ.
know the war's coming, I might not.
Yeah, but we don't know the war's coming. How would we know?
I'm from the future. I
Yes.
time traveled back in a machine.
Yes, and
I have a device, and it brought me back to the past to be Pinocchio's conscience. And now I'm going to
I'm one
turn
of
him.
them future ghosts.
I'm turning him into a super weapon for the Kaiser. That's what's happening for me. Kaiser, you'll never believe I was meant to be this puppet's conscience, but you may use him as a tool of war.
Where was the assassination of?
Franz Ferdinand.
Where
What are
did
you
it
imagining
happen?
we do with Pinocchio?
Yeah.
I mean,
how do we? Yeah.
are you imagining he takes the bullet for
Uh,
Franz Ferdinand?
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
he's
So it's the case down the motorcade.
Yeah.
Is the Black Hand are like they say something.
Yeah. There's some line.
Fuck you, dickhead.
Yeah.
Then they see an alive puppet.
and then he throws a grenade. I think
Grenade
misses or blows up or doesn't
Yeah.
blow up or
Doesn't blow up.
Some guy then one of the members of Black Hand jumps off a bridge to try and drown himself, but it's shallow and breaks
Okay.
his legs.
Funny.
And some people were injured.
So
Then Franz Ferdinand is like,
did they poison a sandwich or something? at some
No.
point?
Franz Ferdinand is like, we should go see the people that were injured
Yeah.
in that the grenade went off.
Yeah.
So they go to there. They had to take an alternate route because of reason.
Yeah.
And then one of the guys is sitting there eating a sandwich. He's like,
Oh, yeah, and
ah,
he's-
fuck.
But apparently
I
that's-
didn't miss the.
That's not true, though.
That's not true.
Yeah, because I remember reading there's a guy
Well, that's
called
the only
Mike Dash. I think he's like a historian,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, "Hey, they didn't serve sandwiches Like, that's not a thing you eat in that period of time in that part of the country. So he's like, I actually
Was
don't.
he just at a okay?
So it's like kind of apocryphal whether or not that really happened. The sandwich story, I think he tried to trace it back and he's like, I don't think it's a historical document. It might be from some guy's biography or a fictional account of the events. But that's what he said in his blog anyway.
Yeah,
Mike
it
Dash
would-
History.
It would suck being a historic, like a time traveler with like
Yeah.
what we know about history, and then going back and being like, I'm going to stop that.
Oh, it didn't happen.
What? This happened.
Well, never mind.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what's
yeah.
next for Pinocchio?
Okay.
World War I aside.
Yeah. Okay. So where are we at?
So, we've just saved him from Stromboli.
Okay. Now, so the fox, Honest John, is the coachman is like, I need you to get naughty boys for me to go to Pleasure Island.
Yeah, unsettling.
Unsettling.
Nasty shit.
Very unsettling.
Yeah.
So gross shadow men
Well, I
are
guess
there.
then
don't
we
address
say-
They
them.
look like
Anyway.
apes. They're very scary. Yeah.
We're grown men.
Right.
Yeah, so we're like,
if a fox is like, go get me naughty boys for Pleasure Island.
no,
I'd be
we're not
like,
here.
We're not here.
This is the fox is going to like the coachman is like, I need some naughty boys, and the fox is like freaking out because he's like, I've heard of Pleasure Island, it's bad, but
Yeah.
okay, he's frightened.
There's a weird scene. The fox is really like, I'm taking a step further in my criminal career, and I don't know how happy about it I am. He has a
Yeah.
real moral sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fine by the time he's kidnapping
Yeah,
Pinocchio,
he's got-
but you
yeah.
can see he knows it's like an event horizon for
Yeah.
him, like a moral event horizon.
Yeah, he crosses that bridge and he's like, I shouldn't.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in
here I
that scene of Pinocchio.
And then it's like, okay, well, we've got Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And now we're like, look, your dad is missing you. He's upset.
We're gonna take
We
you back
gotta
to
take you
Geppetto.
back. And then for some reason we're like, foot race. I reckon I could
I could beat a
smoke
puppet
this
in a
fucking
room.
puppet in a
Yeah. I've got legs made
got-
of muscle and bone.
My leg is basically the size of him.
Dude, I've been resting this whole time just for this moment. I've been conserving energy. Watch, and then I just fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah!
And then you look up and everyone's gone.
And Pinocchio's being taken away to Pleasure Island.
Yeah,
Guys!
That's crazy. He gets taken to Pleasure Island because he hasn't been a naughty boy. He hasn't done shit.
Well, this is like, the kidnapping, right?
Yeah.
This is what the Honest John is basically
yeah.
being like, well, I need you to find, the coachman's like, I need you to find just, naughty boys.
Yeah.
I.e., he just wants boys.
Yeah.
He's-
He doesn't
shit.
really care.
He just wants
Yeah.
folks to go to Pleasure Island because Pleasure Island is a magical place.
Pleasure
Where
Island
you
is
can-
awesome.
You can
Well-
smoke cigars. You can
Play
trash-
pool.
Play pool. You can trash houses.
Drink beer.
Drink beer as much as you want.
Yeah, dude.
Unfortunately, you will turn into a donkey.
You will turn into a
sold
donkey.
into a salt mine.
You either
at
go to
some
the salt mine or you
point.
become glue. Those are your options.
And one thing with Pleasure Island, just to, I guess, really cement how awesome it is.
Yeah.
This whole time I thought it was called Arse Island
it
because I was like they turn into donkeys.
into-
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
And
I get, but I get it because like if you were like, "Hey Jackson, do you want to go to Arse Island?" I would not think donkeys. First of all,
Hell yeah!
I'd be like,
oh.
I'm about to have the most magical night of my life, and then when
And
I
you
got there,
might.
where's the arse? Right here, and then I become a donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. So now,
So we've beat Pinocchio in a foot race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when like, okay, got him. Turn around. Oh god, you got kidnapped once again.
we are bad at this.
Yeah.
Now, Jiminy Cricket gets there
Yep.
in time. Pinocchio's only grown ears and a tail.
Yeah.
Are we quicker than Jiminy Cricket? Are we going to
Um,
get there and there's just a bunch of donkeys and we're like, where's Pinocchio?
Well,
Oh wait, that one's made of wood.
He's only there because
Does Pinocchio become a flesh and blood donkey?
Whoa, he should have just stayed on Pleasure Island. Then he could have become a real ass.
That's weird.
yeah, he does.
God, I'm unsettled by Pinocchio.
Fair enough.
He goes from wood to real donkey.
Well-
At a certain point, Pinocchio is like 20% real donkey.
Yeah.
The rest fake.
Yeah, he's like 20% real donkey, 80% fake boy.
That's fucked up.
But then he becomes real, so then it's all right. Don't
Then
worry
he becomes
about
100% real boy. He doesn't become. Oh, but then he can.
Well, he loses his ears when the blue fairy makes him
Yeah,
a real boy.
yeah. But at that point, he can drown. We'll get to this. we're not there yet.
Okay.
So Jiminy, he jumps onto the coach to go
Yeah.
to Pleasure Island. So I think if we also did the same thing.
Yeah.
Get
We're going to
there
Arse
same
Island,
time.
boys.
Yes!
Yeah, Arse Island.
Yeah. But yeah,
Now-
Jiminy isn't quick.
That's true.
He's just like
he is a cricket.
Well, not just that. He's just like, you can't believe, you're hanging out with Fitchwick or whatever. He's your best friend.
Lampwick,
Woe
that's
is
right. Yeah,
Lampwick. Woe
yeah.
is me. He chuffs off.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Then he sees a transformation. Then he's like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't be a jealous little bish boy. Maybe I should
save Pinocchio.
Maybe I should look after this alive puppet who's only been alive for
At this point,
Like a
10
day,
hours,
yeah.
11 hours maybe.
No, it's 20, maybe like 26 hours. At this
Does
point.
the magic of Pleasure Island work on, say, us?
If we're smoking cigarettes and looking at asses or whatever, probably.
I may be a donkey by the end of it.
I hate to say this, Jackson, but I too might also be a donkey.
I'll be donkey first, I think.
Yeah,
Pinocchio might need to get us out of this one.
Depends how much Pinocchio has been stressing me out.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm stressed by just
And
looking
I've
at
been
Pinocchio
stressed
freaks me out.
People are smoking cigars.
And
I'm
there's
like,
drinking
whoa.
there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
oh, no.
drinking and there's a place you can go
Speaking
just to wreck a house.
Yeah.
It's like a big house and they're like, just
You
go
can
and
just wreck
fuck
it.
this place up.
Dude, are you kidding me? I love Arse Island.
Yeah, I just feel this fucking little real boy thing
Yeah.
has been pissing me off. You know what? I'm back at it.
Yeah.
I'm back at it. I'm on durries again. I
Yeah,
don't care.
taking it up again.
I'm just for tonight. I'm gonna have a lovely smoke, and then I'm gonna throw this brick into that glass window.
Now,
Hand me my beer.
I don't even care about turning into a donkey. I think that the salt mines yearn for me.
something that really unsettles me about the donkeys is that some of them keep human speech.
Yes.
And it doesn't really establish why.
Well, they like send them back, and then
Yeah.
I think maybe it's a time
Didn't-
where they weren't as naughty as they could be, or they weren't whole like arsing being
Yeah.
like in arse island.
Speaking of whole arse and arse holes, I think that I will be the only one who will not transform into a donkey because there's no on Arse Island. There's nowhere for you to partake in erotic pleasures.
That's true.
So while you're like, I'm drinking, I'm smoking,
Well,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, I'm going to find the arses. And then I
Yeah.
find nothing, come
Well,
back
there's
pissed
a-
off,
Just so angry.
fuming right in the
I
face.
fucking hate Arse
I've been
Island.
everywhere on Arse Island.
I've explored every hole and crevice and haven't found a
Seen
single good
Hole
hole.
of crevice.
Yeah, it is very much like the naughty things for little boys.
Yeah.
Because you're like, it's,
I want naughty things for adult men.
And it's like it's cigars, not durries.
Yeah.
So I think I won't. I'm like no cigar for me, and I'd be scrounging for a durry.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
And I don't think I can find one of those. I actually don't like the taste of beer,
Yeah, me neither.
and so unless we're hitting like
We're riding our donkey.
unless we get into like,
Cigars are not something that I would.
Okay.
I think that smoking
What
cigars.
about American beer? Because it's American beer.
Maybe.
is there
maybe
a
I'm
cider
okay
or
too.
a scotch?
I don't think so. It's
Any
big
whiskeys?
frothy tankards of American beer.
Smoking a cigar.
Well, German beer. We're in Germany.
Oh, it's German beer. Uh-oh.
9.
Well,
And if we were. Yeah, because I'm like, look, I might be scrounging for some some durries. I might be scrounging for some whiskey.
Yeah.
I might be too busy to do that, doing that to maybe not destroy the house.
yes.
So again, like you looking for holes and crevices, I
Yeah.
might be looking for my particular
Your equivalent.
proclivity.
Yeah.
I'll be drinking a stein of beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And be like, this is all
Now-
right. Cigars make you look stupid when you smoke them,
Yeah.
so I will avoid that.
Now Pinocchio, he inhales he tries to inhale a cigar.
Yeah.
and he only gets donkey ears and a donkey tail.
That's true.
I reckon-
he isn't smashing anything.
Okay, we got a problem here. I see him struggling to smoke a cigar. I'm like, wait, I'm meant to be in charge of this boy.
That's
so I
true.
walk up and I'm like, no, you don't inhale cigar smoke.
Well, no, but this is like a
Lampwick?
Lampwick. He does. This little fucking boy, he inhales a goddamn cigar
From tip to
tip
lip.
to lip.
The cigar just disappears.
Lampwick's got a set of lungs. He's going to do well in the salt mines.
Honestly, if I see Lampwick do that, I might try.
Whoa, fancy cool cigars. Oh, wait, no, it's normal.
Oh my god, I feel like shit.
Because I'm guessing the
Yeah.
only reason that Pinocchio becomes only a little bit of a donkey is because he only partakes a little bit.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
So if you're only drinking a beer
Yeah.
and you're not destroying things,
Yeah.
playing pool though, that seems to be also on the
I think as well, so Jiminy Cricket comes in as Pinocchio's transforming.
Yeah.
We will transform alongside Pinocchio. So we're kind of going to be donkey men as we flee.
yeah.
And Pinocchio might be more donkey. He might
Yeah.
be like a donkey with Pinocchio's head.
We're going to be a couple of Dumbo boys.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah. I think well, we've at least got donkey legs.
Yeah.
And donkey brains.
Yeah, but we unfortunately came to Arse Island with those.
They can't get us there.
Gotcha. Okay, and then we go.
We return to Geppetto's house.
But how would you believe?
Geppetto is missing.
Whoa!
Not just
He's been gone a long
his
time.
house got ate by a whale?
No, not his house.
No?
Geppetto. No. They returned to Geppetto's house to discover it
Oh.
full of cobwebs. And Geppetto.
Because when they go, look, it's a boring movie.
It's
Don't watch Pinocchio. It's so boring.
It's really scattered. It's just a
It's
lot of.
But yeah,
nonsense
when
happening.
when they go in the whale, the house is there.
No, that's a boat they're on.
Oh, I really checked out.
They go back to Geppetto's house.
After the Arse Island bit, you were like, fuck this movie.
Time to go to bed, I guess. I'll make up the rest. So they go back to Geppetto's house, and this weirds me out because Geppetto's house is like abandoned, covered in cobwebs.
Yep.
It's-
Figaro's gone, Cleo's gone.
but it's like I don't know how long they spent on Pleasure Island because
I have no idea the timeline.
because
of
the
this.
house is like it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah.
Very
Maybe
weird.
time works different on Pleasure Island.
Who can say? Geppetto's not dead yet though, and he's an old man. So
Time
anyway,
works different on
we don't know.
Pleasure Island.
Yeah, or
in a
maybe in
whale.
the
Yeah.
guts of a whale.
So they discover that Geppetto went to try and find Pinocchio, and unfortunately he got sucked off by a whale.
fell into
sure
the
did.
sea and eaten by a whale.
Yeah, a whale named Monstro.
They,
So-
they read a
Monster.
letter.
Yeah,
That was,
a letter sent by them. I guess because you see later when they're in the whale, Geppetto's stuffing letters into bottles and sending him out to the sea.
Yeah.
They pop out of his hole in his head or whatever.
That's
a
awesome.
whale's got. I don't fucking
Blowholes
know.
are sick.
Yeah, they are cool, dude. I would love to have a blowhole.
Oh, I know you'd love to have a
But I'd be
blowhole.
scared that if I sneezed, my brain would shoot out the top of my head.
I would think.
Guys, check this out.
It's good if it comes at the top and I just have to stay completely still so it lands again. Like you watch as the life leaves my eye and the brain lands in again and I'm like,
How
cool is that?
It's like a tiny, thin bit of brain.
Jackson, your brain is really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
But
know.
I'm grateful every day because I couldn't do that trick if I had a bigger
I keep
brain.
doing it.
So then, Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket. they
Real
go-
talk though, if you had a blowhole, you would die because you put a hot dog in there.
Yeah, dude, maybe this is a new way of eating.
How long until you started to finger your own blowhole?
Dude, day one. I get a blowhole.
25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah,
The blue fairy's like, what wish can I grant you? And I'm like, blowhole, top of the head. And one raw hot dog. I don't think
Do I
I
get
can.
one last wish?
Why raw?
G-spot in my brain.
Why raw? Make it cook. It's a new way of eating. Make it
Yeah, it's a
cook.
new way of eating.
You gonna cook that? You cooking that hot dog?
No, it's going raw. I don't need to cook it because I'm not tasting it. It's hitting my G spot and I'm dying.
You trying to? Okay.
The three wishes come through. He unwraps the raw hot dog, shoves it into his brain, hits his G-spot so thoroughly that he dies and comes at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
And Jackson Bailey is welcomed into heaven with open arms.
Blue fairy is like, I didn't know what else to expect.
Honestly, in good conscience, I shouldn't have granted that wish.
Yeah, it would have been like 3, 2, 1, your wish is true.
Rest in peace. Heaven's got another angel
angels that
today.
day, yeah.
That's really spectacular. So Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket. They're
It's just so funny to imagine something in the top of your head, first of all, killing you, but then also you coming, and you also shit because you died.
Yeah.
So it's like pushing a lot out real quick.
I think there's gonna be like a second where I'm like hot dog in the top of the head. And you're like, I wouldn't have used my wishes for that. But to be fair, to his credit, I don't know what that would have felt like, and maybe it felt fucking awesome. So I don't know.
Yeah, what was incredible?
It might have been great because that's
It
something
could have been worth dying
no
for.
human being has ever done before. We don't know if that was
no
worth
one
the
has
wish.
ever fucked their open brain for pleasure with a raw hot dog. Before, yeah, you're right. No history. No one's seen that.
We can't tell.
Yeah,
Unless we do it ourselves, we don't know if it was worth it.
History has been like, has that happened before? Then we quit. No,
No, apparently
no one's
not.
ever come close,
No,
That's
apparently.
crazy.
We've trepanned ourselves to get that hole in
We've
our
done
head.
open
but,
brain surgery, but nobody's ever had a G spot in their brain.
Yeah, so I guess it doesn't
So
work
we
that
don't
way.
know.
But I guess, it's all connected, right? Pleasure is in the brain.
Yeah, it's a
some one could
mental
argue.
game, I
It's
guess.
a mental game. He took it a bit too far.
That's good as well if the blue fairy's like you get 3 wishes each, and I, with no prompting, those are my wishes. G spot in the brain, raw hot dog.
Blowhole, blowhole.
Blowhole,
Top of the
blowhole.
head, top of the head. Woof.
Wow.
He'd been thinking about it for a while, huh?
He had that all planned out. For
The
three
sound of
wishes
it just
specifically.
collapsing on the floor. Well, like, I wish for $100.
I wish I didn't see that.
Yeah, first of all, I wish that never happened.
I wish that never happened. So then you just like come back up.
You motherfucker! You robbed me of my dream.
Anyway, I wish for a blowhole. No!
Yeah. You only get 2 wishes because you wish that you didn't see that. He forgot to wish for a G
You
spot
idiot! You're just gonna put a hot dog in your brain.
and die.
Nowhere near as good. You misunderstood. You need all 3. So
Yes.
yeah,
Pinocchio got a little away from us. There,
yeah,
I
just
think.
a touch.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay. We're coming back. So-
Whale. We're in the whale's mouth.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the sea.
Yeah.
Then the whale eats
Now,
us.
now.
What's the jump between finding
so-
the house
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then realizing he got eaten by a whale? Oh, because you find a
Straight away, he gets a letter.
He
They're
gets
like,
a letter.
right.
The letter says we're
Now-
inside the whale monstro. Then we cut to Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio, and they jump off a cliff into the sea.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Pinocchio just holds a rock or whatever,
Yeah.
and he can breathe underwater because he doesn't need to breathe, I think.
Jiminy Cricket puts a rock in his pants.
Yep.
He
Jiminy
also doesn't need to
doesn't
breathe,
breathe.
except sometimes he does.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because there's a
no.
point where he gets trapped in a bubble.
Yeah, but he pops it, so he's. Oh, but he
Because
makes
the bubble
a
fills with
gasp.
water, and he's like, "Oh," and then he pops the bubble, and he can breathe again. Jiminy Cricket is maybe also cursed. I don't know.
Or maybe some kind of evil
Well,
spirit or a
Maybe,
devil.
maybe when the blue fairy was like, I Sir Jiminy Cricket conscious.
Oh
of
yeah, she gave him.
mate, Pinocchio.
yeah.
Maybe that killed him. Because when generally conscious is like a little
It's like,
blue
yeah.
devil.
True. Maybe Jiminy Cricket's been dead the whole time.
Maybe.
Does that mean we're dead?
Well, you are now.
Yeah, I am now. That is.
Well-
Well, I haven't had my wish granted.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Pinocchio's still a fucking puppet.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
yeah, because if you were killed by the blue fairy,
Yeah.
you'd
Yeah.
presumably be tethered to Pinocchio.
Yeah, but that's
Jiminy
not true for
Cricket
Jiminy, yeah.
doesn't look and often act like he is.
Maybe crickets can breathe underwater.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
bugs
it's-
famously fine
Maybe it's
when
one of them
wet.
famous German crickets that can breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Is there a chance he's been a fish this whole time?
He doesn't
Jiminy
look like
fish.
he doesn't look like a regular
Cricket.
cricket.
He
Could
don't-
be a frog.
Yeah, he could be
Take
a
him.
fucked up frog. Michigan J frog.
Yes, hello my baby, hello my darling,
Yeah.
hello my nighttime gal. Don't know if that's the lyrics.
No, it is. It's
Close enough.
Whatever. So then we get eaten by the whale.
Does a man who sees that frog kill himself?
No.
That would be a grim ending to the Michigan J frog scenario.
Because I thought
He
was
gets the
like-
frog.
and
The
then
frog
he's-
sings and dances, and he's like, "Brother,
I gotta show someone this.
I'm about to become the most famous man in the world."
So I think
Puts
I
the
remember
frog-
this
yeah.
correctly until the end.
Yeah, you imagine that instead of just being like, "Well, I'm giving that up," he's like, "Time to end my life."
I thought that he kept trying to show people, and they kept being like, "You're crazy," and then the frog was just like, "Whoa, whoa,"
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
happens.
everyone's
Everyone-
like, "I hate this guy," and then at the end, he's
Yeah.
looking at the frog and it goes, "Whoa, whoa," and then he hangs himself.
No,
Hmm.
that would have been. I don't know if in the 1930s when you're watching that in the theater, I don't know if you could handle that. That'd be. It's a lot to throw at people.
Sometimes in the 1930s,
You go
they
from
made very
seeing a
fucked up cartoons.
You go from seeing a train flying at you. This man killed himself because
Oh,
of a
thank
frog.
God! Now at least there's a frog, a kind frog. Nothing bad can happen now.
Uh-oh. Something terrible happened.
That man used that noose.
Yeah. So, swallowed by the whale.
Yes.
We find Geppetto.
Yeah.
At this point, really, Jiminy Cricket doesn't do much.
Yeah.
We're just like, we tried to give instill right or wrong.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy doesn't really do much anyway.
No.
What have we done? Anything? We tried to be like, we could make this little boy an actor. You got too afraid of him.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, yeah, Donkey Man.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, Geppetto,
Geppetto sees us, immediately probably recognizes what happened.
Yeah.
his boy's a bit of a donkey. We're a bit of a donkey.
In the film, how does Pinocchio get turned back into man
Well-
from donkey?
So, he makes a fire in Monstero's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes the whale sneeze.
Yeah.
Then everyone gets ejected. And that this time is the first and only time, for some reason, that Pinocchio needs to breathe.
Yeah.
Because as we are on the shore, Pinocchio is now face down in a puddle of water.
It's
drowned.
It's actually so funny, and I'm so shocked it didn't become or hasn't become like a reaction image online because it is just in the shallows, Pinocchio face down, fucking dead, and it's so funny.
There is so many great moments in this. There's a moment when Lampwick becomes a bit of a donkey, and Pinocchio has a beer, and he just like looks at it, and then just pushes it away. It's so funny.
It's so good.
It's so
He's like,
funny.
I don't want that to happen to me.
Just a quick look of
No, I don't want to be a donkey. And then he's Pinocchio, and
He's drowning in a puddle.
he
No,
dies.
he's drowned.
He's dead.
Rest in
that-
peace.
I don't know if you know this. Very much a self-sacrifice,
Yeah.
brave, if you will, a bit of an act of heroism.
Yeah.
And now he become a real boy, but an alive real boy.
Yeah.
It's not like I grant you your wish. That's a drowned little boy.
Uh,
Hey,
Blue
well.
Fairy, you're a fucking maniac.
Yeah, well, you all suck. You're not stars.
I'm going back to space.
yeah, see you there. Oh, wait, no, I won't.
Can you follow me? Oh, yeah, you can't. Can you fly, fucko? Yeah.
I've read all of your minds. You're the only one, Jackson, with an interesting thought that's even close to a star thought, and that's you want a blowhole on the top of your skull with a
Yeah.
G-spot and then a raw hot dog to
Yeah,
finger
you
your
know
own
what?
brain.
Granted. Off I go.
See ya. Dead. Yeah, so then Pinocchio's made a real boy, and Jiminy Cricket is granted his wish.
Yeah.
Now, I am my wish. What were yours?
Was the wish just a
A blowhole in the top of the head, a G-spot in my brain, and a raw hot dog.
Jiminy's?
Oh.
Yeah, what Jackson just said. Jiminy Cricket's wish.
Well, gee, I guess I'd like a G-spot in my brain, a blowhole in the top of my head, and a raw hot dog to finger my brain with.
Well, I like these threads. These are real nice and good, but whew, you know what?
Gee,
I really
I'll tell
wish
you
I
what.
had? Really wish I had.
Well,
Oh, no,
Jiminy, for being so brave.
Well, gee,
He's a cricket. The sausage be so big.
He just squishes himself with the sausage.
that's the tragedy of Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for a bug-sized sausage.
That was his
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
That was his mistake.
Yeah, but was it his wish to be? I thought he was like, does this come with a badge? I want a badge.
Well, he says that, but then he kind of goes outside and gets it granted to him.
Oh,
and that's how the movie
fair,
ends.
that's true. It is a
So
bit of a wish for Jiminy
Yeah.
Cricket. But did we?
It's a sort of-
I guess did we achieve our goal of teaching Pinocchio right and wrong?
Well, we're
Because-
Donkey Men and Jackson's dead.
Yeah, but then again, I don't think Jiminy did either.
No, Jiminy
And
didn't do
we
shit.
did we do a fair about job as Jiminy?
yeah,
Yeah.
we did basically the same as Jiminy.
We did it again.
Yeah. That's the best you can do when Pinocchio is your ward, okay?
Yeah, like Pinocchio's doing his own
Worse than
thing.
Jiminy Cricket. That's the best anyone could do.
Yeah.
What we worse than Jiminy?
I don't think so.
think we were just as-
We're Donkey Men now.
Yeah,
Jiminy
He didn't
wasn't.
become a donkey man. That's true.
Yeah, but-
Pinocchio became more donkey with us than he did with
Maybe.
Jiminy, but
But then again, also,
Ultimately, didn't matter.
yeah.
but also, I don't think he probably did because again, Jiminy's really immaterial there.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless we're being like, no, smoke up Pinocchio.
Yeah.
But Pinocchio gets real sick.
Yeah, Pinocchio, well, he
He's
tries to
real sick.
lampwick the cigar,
Yeah.
which he
I don't
cannot
know
do.
if we'd be there being like, oh yeah, Pinocchio do this because I think we'd all be too impressed with Lampwick.
I think there's a really good chance that we just lose Dusha to the salt mines
Yeah.
asylum.
Oh yeah.
I think we just watch you go away
Yeah,
as a donkey.
goodbye.
We're like,
Oh.
he had too much fun, and he also kept saying he yearned for the mine,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
mines yearned for him.
Yeah.
Confusing.
You'd be off there yearning the mines. Me and you'd be scrounging around for Dari's whiskey and holes.
Us. Yeah, yeah.
I think that's when maybe Pinocchio might find us with his ears and his
we're like-
tail and be like, what the fuck happened here?
Dude, where do I go to get that?
Wait a minute. Is that a... Pinocchio, you gotta be honest with me. Those real donkey get fake boy. Because this is
You're
stressing
making me
out.
sick, dude.
This is stressing me the
I just saw my
fuck
friend
out.
go off to the salt mines,
I don't
which
know
he
why.
loves.
I don't know why. But he wants it.
He really hurried it up. He got donkey ears. Give me more cigars.
I don't even like this.
just there with like a bag holding like what 8 cigars.
I'm like the guy in the Guinness Book of Records. Eeyore. What the?
I'm trying to force it. Hee-haw, hee-haw. It's not working yet. Hee-haw.
I hate this.
The mines, they yearned for me.
Dusha lost his mind at Arse Island.
Yeah.
Rest
yeah.
in peace.
So-
Dusha's off to the mines. I've died because of my G-spot brain.
So I was like, what are we wishing for again? Blowhole.
Pinocchio's a boy,
G-spot.
and Zamet.
Yeah.
Blowhole, G-spot. Roll sausage. That look pretty okay. Maybe
He seemed like you liked it.
It's like hitting an off switch, really.
Yeah.
It's like
Your body takes a screenshot and you die.
it's like hitting
Done.
the most,
Yeah.
the most, just
You
like
know
the
what?
most perfect off switch.
Yeah.
You know what, Blue Fairy? Make me a fake boy.
Zaman becomes a
Yeah.
puppet. You just settle into Geppetto's workshop.
There's strings on me. That's nice.
That's beautiful, dude. And then Pinocchio has a wonderful start in life with 3 of the most traumatic things he could have ever seen happening in his first day.
Yeah.
2 graves out the back. Well, 1 grave, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glue.
Didn't derive
Zamet's
salt
glue.
mines.
But the salt mines yearn for me as you're taken to the glue factory. The glue factory doesn't want me.
They hate me. They loathe me.
Dude, your hooves are full of this shit. Maybe the glue of your hooves is used to put Zamet together.
Whoa.
Finally,
nice.
the single Joel.
Yeah, that is nice.
Wow. We did a better job, but we had a worse end. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and on that note, I've been Joe.
I've been Jackson.
And I've also been Joel.
Don't give us your little wooden boy.
Yeah. But you probably knew that.
Let us know. Is turning a brain off by sticking a raw hot dog into it when you've got a G spot and a blowhole in the top of your head? Is that good?
Is
Yeah.
that the best thing you can do for 3 wishes? I think yes.
That would certainly fuck up a genie.
Yeah, and also
They're
let
not
us
ready for
know
that.
if you're watching this on YouTube or on TikTok. Would you prefer to be a Hongyong or a Yahoo?
Yeah, you let us know.
Yeah,
you
let us know in the
want to just look
comments.
into the middle distance like this?
Or like this. Hello, I'm a horseman.
Hi, check out my mane.
I'm a horseman.
Do I have? Look at these big. I would have a thumb, I assume.
A hoof
I have
and a
hoofs
thumb?
and thumb.
Whoa, hoof and thumb.
I'm a horseman.
Yeah.
Let's play cards.
Picking up. This is like.
Yeah, that's good.
That is awesome.
See you next week.